So, to bring y'all content, I'm having an issue here. Doing videos has become extremely difficult for me, but I'm going to push through this and I'm going to give you a video with as much information as I possibly can, but as quick as I possibly can. So, I want to talk a little bit about setting wards and protections, and I'm not going to teach you how, but I just want to kind of give you some ideas. You can use different objects placed around your home as protective objects. You can use sigils in protection magic. There are a number of ways to make sigils. You can invoke your deific energies to help you if you work with such energies and entities. You can use oils, sachets, poppets, amulets that you make, a number of things. When you make your protective ward or amulet or sachet or poppet or any other object, and you can make these that are outside friendly, so they're protecting your property. You can make them to protect your home. I will say this, and this is something that cannot be taught. You have to find a happy balance, because you can protect yourself so much that you're not even allowing the good things in. Thank you, Fire Lotus, for always pointing that out. I will be tagging them in this video. But anywho, you can ask your wards to do a number of things. You can ask them to reflect magic. So when it hits you, it automatically bounces back. So their own spell work is hitting them, not you. You can, and I do layer. I've learned how to find the happy medium, so I'm not protecting myself too much and closing myself off from everything. But I do layer. Anyway, you can reflect magic. You can actually make a decoy of yourself. You can do all kinds of things. One thing that I don't have in my protection arsenal is the decoy, but I have used it before. But see, I switch my stuff up sometimes. Constantly switching your stuff up is also a method of protection, because that keeps people from knowing what you're doing, because sometimes they can just figure it out. They can look around your home as you're taking pictures or doing videos. Just saying. So it's a lot of reasons some people don't show their altar. I don't care to show mine, because I don't really care what people try to do, because yeah, there's some protective things on that altar, but they don't know what else I've got around my home, and they don't know what else they're going to be dipping into if they try to magically assault me, if you will. Anyway, with all that being said, I just wanted to let you know, any newbies out there, setting a ward or making a protection is not that difficult. A lot of people make it a whole lot more hooby-dooby than it really is. Literally. Your opinion differs, that's fine, but literally you can pick a stick up off of the ground. You can look up the Elder Futhark. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name, but you can look up the Elder runes, the Elder Futhark runes of Norse paganism, and you can get a couple of those runes and use them as protective runes on that piece of wood. Or you can use a box method, which actually, so a lot of people, to make sigils, they say you have to take out the consonants, the vowels, but some people say you don't. Here's what I find interesting in the box method. In the box making method, that's it's got 6 lines across, 5 lines down. You write the entire alphabet, you number the letters, and it's got the entire alphabet, vowels and consonants included. So sometimes I make my sigil with vowels, and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I use every letter. Some people say you need to take out the repeating letters, meaning If there are two S's, you take out both S's. But for me, I don't always do it that way. And my sigils are just as powerful. So you can also receive a sigil from, if you use, or I don't want to say use, but if you work with deific energy, sometimes they will give you, they will inspire you. They will show it to you in a dream. They will show it to you in a shape. They will give you a sigil to work with them. So anyway, all that being said, it's already 5 minutes and 30 seconds, so I want to go ahead and wrap up the video, but I just wanted to share some information with you and let you know that you can use a number of things for protection. If something seems like it would be protective to you, that is probably a good place to start. So also a good book on that is Protection and Reversal Magic by Jason Miller. I can't review it because I don't own it yet, but there's been a lot of tidbits I've been able to gain from different creators who have Fire Lotus the Witch, who have read that book. So there's lots of information out there. Google search can help you too. Just want you to know DuckDuckGo is a good search engine to use because it keeps your stuff private always, as long as you set it that way. But yeah, just wanted to share a little bit of informational stuff with you this morning, and I hope that you all have a wonderful witchy day. Stay witchy, bitches.